Now, I've had 32 and a half years of this. Don't get excited. I'm not resigning today. I am telling you all that, well, I've looked forward to every day here, but it's time for me to step aside in a year and a half. I will finish out this term. There are things we want to do, but I was kind of taking a script from Judge Bob Brotherton, who announced early that he was not going to run again. And that's my plans. And my good friend Jim Allison said, well, you don't want to wind up like the Knox County judge did a few years ago. He decided not to run, and I think he called him Yahoo, who showed up to be county judge, and he jumped back in the race. I do not plan to do that. You all decide who you want to be your next county judge, and I'll work with it. In fact, what we've done in next year's budget, we put in there to allow for, after the votes have been canvassed, to bring that person on and have them get an idea. If they're an attorney, the judicial is going to be real straightforward. If they're a non-attorney, which y'all have put up with the end of the term, 24 years, probably the only or first non-attorney judge we've ever had. The attorneys have been courteous to me, and we have gotten through that. We only had one incident. A young lady in the public defender's office wasn't going to come to court because I wasn't a real judge. After her talk with Judge Nelson, who was chairman of the juvenile board, she showed up and apologized for even thinking about not coming. So we have worked through those things. But I want time for people who make the commitment to want to come to do this job, to have time to plan their business and personal affairs, to look at doing that. So we'll see who emerges. The filing times aren't clear yet because we don't know. And the county judge is elected at large throughout the county. So that isn't being redistricted, but we've got the congressional redistricting, the state, the legislature's redistricting. It's going to be interesting to see how well that comes out and how long it winds up in court as they do that. But I want to have a chance for that person to come in. Now, they may decide they don't need any instruction from me, and that's fine also. We will save some money then. But I hope they will come in, and that we'll have a chance to make that transition. They'll get to know the very valuable staff that's on hand and take advantage of their experience and their commitment, because I know they will support the new county judge and work with them. And the thing I remember back from a campaign a long time ago, I asked my opponent whether he was going to become, he was running for king or county judge. And he said, well, I'm running for county judge. I said, well, you got to realize, of all the personnel changes you're going to make, there's only 2 people in the county. You decide whether they work there or not. County judge needs to be a servant, needs to be a team builder. And to come in, the most important thing, you got to have a decent mind, but a big heart. And you got to care about the people, you got to care about the job, you got to care about things way beyond yourself, is my advice to that person coming in. So, once again, I can only say thank you all for this very great job. I've enjoyed it.